The Duggars are back. 19 kids and counting returned Tuesday in an exciting premiere that chronicled Jessa and Ben Seewald's wedding plans and how Jill and Derick Dillard were coping as newlyweds. The premiere opened just a few weeks after Jill, 23, became Jill Dillard. We saw the lead up to her wedding throughout last season, and now it's Jessa's turn. But first, let's check in with the Dillards. Jill and Derick adjust to married life. Married life is awesome, Derick, 25, told 19 Kids cameras. She's my best friend, we love being married. Indeed they do, a kiss counter tallied up their chaste PDA throughout the episode. For Jill, a couple of adjustments had to be made to get used to life as a wife. First of all, she had to get used to cooking for only 2 people. A peek into their freezer revealed all the meals they had to store for later because she accidentally made too much. Furthermore, she still spoke really loudly, according to Derick, because she was used to having to raise her voice over a loud group of people. Eccentricities aside, the Dillards were adjusting to married life as happily as could be. Jessa and Ben planned their wedding. Jessa, 22, was about as far away from a bridezilla as a woman could be. Keen to cut corners at all costs, even joking that their wedding flowers could come from the grass outside, Jessa was interested in a low-key affair. As low-key as a wedding attended by 1,000 guests could possibly be, that is. As Jim Bob, 49, revealed, a Duggar wedding tends to cost between $10,000 and $20,000, not pocket change, to be sure, but certainly less than most weddings of that scale. After all, if there's anything the Duggars know how to do, it's stretch a dollar. Jessa decided to order her bridesmaids' dresses from the internet, joking that if her bridal party didn't like them, she would make them wear the dresses anyway. Of course, she went on to say that she would take advantage of the 30-day return guarantee if it came to that. But if they don't like them, they'll only be in them for a couple of hours. They'll live. Jessa and Ben visit their future home. With their wedding approaching in 2.5 months, the soon-to-be Seewalds needed somewhere to live. Courtesy of Grandma Duggar, they had a small house they could rent, though it was overrun with mold. Just another item for their growing to-do list. The house is actually the very same one that Josh, 26, and Anna, 26, moved into when they first got married. It was where their children Mackenzie, 5, and Michael, 3, were born, too. They spent 5 years there before moving into a home of their own, where they are currently expecting their 4th child. Jessa explained that Jill and Derick got the bigger house because it's closer to Derick's work, though, as Jason, 14, helpfully piped in, and they got married first. Added Jessa, but we don't mind, though, really. Jill prepares Derick for fatherhood, and reveals a secret to the rest of the Duggar clan. Missing the kids and wanting to prepare Derick for eventual fatherhood, Jill invited Joanna, 9, Jennifer, 7, Jordan, 6, and Josie, 5, over to their house for a sleepover. The kids basically lost their delighted little minds over the chocolate fondue pot the Dillards had on offer. Who wouldn't, really? Derick, despite not having any sisters of his own, went into sleepover duty with guns blazing. He even painted Josie's nails. He admitted to the camera that he had a newfound respect for Jim Bob for being able to juggle 9 daughters and hoped to live up to the same standard. As Jill confessed, and as was clearly visible from the premiere, Derick was great with the kids. It clearly gave Jill a lot of confidence going into making her big announcement. Crashing Bible study at the Duggar house, the Dillards revealed that they had a secret. Yesterday I kinda took something. Stole something, Jill told her shocked parents. Of course, what she took were pregnancy tests from her mother's bathroom cabinet. She was pregnant. The whole house exploded into squeals. Michelle, 48, in particular could not have been more excited about a new grandchild entering the flock. The news was announced to the family just one day before the Dillards' 1-month anniversary, not to mention before their entire relationship even hit the 1-year mark. If that's God's plan, I can definitely see ourselves with 19 children, Derick said. Duggar trivia time. If each Duggar child were to have 19 children of his or her own, Jim, Bob and Michelle could dote on a whopping 361 grandchildren. Though Jim Bob admitted that this expectation wasn't particularly realistic, he said that he could envision each of his children having 10 of their own, which would add up to 190 grandchildren. They're going to need a bigger fondue pot. For Jessa and Ben Seewald's exclusive home interview, as well as the latest on Jill and Derick Dillard, pick up this week's issue of People, on newsstands Friday.